I feel like the campaign for the trees here in Sheffield has been so inspiring. Not only has it inspired other campaigns, like in Darlington and South Shields, but it's also highlighted kind of quite a myriad of issues really when it comes to this, about PFI contracts and privatisation, how private profits actually impact communities, as well as the inconsistencies with the truth in the current council as well. It'd be great to hear a bit more about that.
Well, I think the thing about the tree felling saga in Sheffield is it's just meant that Sheffield's become a byword for how a council can handle this really, really badly. And it's just the way that what starts off as, some trees being felled unnecessarily on streets and really upsetting people was unravelled, and as it's rolled on and on, you see more and more how the council's been trying to hide things from people, how it's been conspiring with the police, how that everything's been kept so secret between just a few elected officials and a few people from a private profit-making company. And Sheffield's has become a byword for just how you handle that really, really badly. And everyone knows about that now. So Sheffield's known nationally and internationally for just how bad that is. And that's left a lasting, permanent impression on people. So at the moment, the tree felling issue has gone fairly quiet. The council's basically backed down to a standstill. But everyone knows now that the issues around democracy have really, really damaged the public's trust in the Labour administration here. So yeah, it's interesting how it's developed.
Absolutely, because I think what was really inspiring about it was a community who was rising against this, and obviously with the support of Green councillors who really put themselves on the forefront of this campaign, putting their bodies where their beliefs were, with Alison Teal having an injunction as a result of the work they were doing to protect trees. And I think that's what creates that key issue about what it is to be green, that we represent communities, we work with communities, not with these big private contractors that mean that there's kind of smoke and mirrors about what's happening in communities.
No, absolutely right. I mean, Alison Teal, as the local council, has been marvellous in this, literally putting her body on the front line, as they say, despite the fact she's been arrested and that her own council tried to get her sent to prison for allegedly trespassing on the council land. And that's just astonishing. But Alison's always been really clear that she wasn't doing it simply because of her own views. She's there in her own ward representing the views of residents. And it's not to underestimate just how disappointed people were about the impact of losing mature trees on their streets. And this time of year, when you look around, you see the beautiful blossoms on the cherry trees and everything else is out in bloom now. And you think of those that have gone. It's really dispiriting, and that's why you can see residents find trees really, really popular, and that's why this became such a popular movement. And it's real credit to Alison and other Greens who've worked really hard to stand up for the trees, but also to call the council to account.
Brilliant. As always, Green councillors standing up for their communities.
Making a difference.
Making a difference.
Yeah.